what we should be doing, and I guess this is, even though we'll have a disagreement around the cull, fundamental disagreement, because remember those scientists said that a cull can have no meaningful contribution. In that case, it's down to us. We have a duty as a Labour Party to say we would actually push forward on those oral vaccinations, which are the way forward, as well as the injectable vaccinations to deal with those hotspot ones, so we deal with it in a holistic manner. I still think in doing that, we can achieve the timescale that this government has set, which Owen Paterson has said this could be a 20-year journey. I've seen over the last couple of years, with stronger, more stringent approaches, we have seen a decline in herd incidence in bovine TB. Now that's before the cull started. So let's do it in a joined-up way. We have a fundamental disagreement. We agree with the urgent scientists that this will not make a meaningful contribution. The 16% reduction is not sufficient. We need to actually really go for this in a big way. There is an alternative way to do this. And I know how hard this is going to be to persuade many in the farming community, but I would just say to you quite genuinely, if I'm in a position in 2 years' time of being in that post, I am not going to sit on my hands and wish this problem away.
What absolutely frustrates the hell out of me is you didn't even talk about the length of time on a badger vaccine. You talked about the money being put into it.
It's always 5 years old.
But I tell you what, for the dairy farmers in our midst, that just knocks the living daylights out of them. The fact that we're just talking about the budget, not even when it might be available. Because what they do say, and you see it reported whether it's the Farmer's Guardian or the Farmer's Weekly, is the 50% decline in Southern Ireland. I know it was a reactive cull, but that's what our farmers see.
Yeah.
And then we hear from Mary saying yesterday in her speech, Labour won't be rolling out the disastrous badger cull. Our farming members think, well, what are you going to do other than argue about what money can we put into a badger vaccine? And I know from my conversations with you that this is a really big concern for you. But please, please come out with something more meaningful than we look at the budget to what's being spent on a badger vaccine. Because 38,000, you said it falling last year, it was up again, it's doubling every 9 years. 38,000 cows were killed last year. We need more than just arguments about budgets.